How's everyone doing? I'm not used to doing this when it's dark, so bear with me. But I think today I want to talk about kind of the time frame of the tiny house, cabin, whatever you want to call it. So as you guys know, I've been working on it for a while, haven't got a whole lot of progress. No secret. There's no secret that my life has been crazy, never expected thing after thing after thing to happen. But I get paid this weekend. I get paid once a month for doing what I do, and I get paid this weekend, so I'm hoping to put a decent chunk down and finish the walls and put a roof on it ASAP. And I'm going to try to get Sawyer Ridge to come out and help out, because they've already offered. It's just every time I'm ready to do something crazy happens, and I know some people think it's an excuse and all that stuff. I want this thing freaking finished. I'm already over it, to be completely honest, so I want it finished probably more than anybody does. At least dried in. It's been pretty intense with the living in the tent for now, so I'm trying to get it dried in and get where I can actually be comfortable, because now that I have dogs with me, it is even more uncomfortable. So that is my plan, is this weekend I should get paid. It's just a lot of people don't realize, like, it takes a lot of money to do this, and when you're going through a lot of things that I've been going through in my life, that takes a lot of money and time as well. So it's just one of those things that I've had to balance my normal life and YouTube. And I mean, ultimately it comes down to my normal life takes priority over pumping out YouTube videos with a house. So as of right now, kind of doing more, normal off-grid type stuff. And I think a lot of you guys that actually watch Cocktail Crockers understand that and understand what's going on. So you guys are the true MVPs that keep me going, and I truly appreciate it. And that's kind of like another thing I guess I wanted to touch on was, and this was something I may have talked about in Cocktail Crockers a while back, I don't remember, but I used to work with bands, and the bus driver's name's Walter, and that dude is one of the cooler people I've ever met in my entire life. He wears a kilt and no shirt, like, all the time. He's just a crazy dude. He's got long hair, was in like a hardcore, like, punk rock band, metal, like trash, like thrash punk, I guess is what it'd be called. I don't know. But one time we were on the road, and I was just sitting up front with them, and everyone else is in the back sleeping or doing whatever, and he kind of just said, well, what's next for you after this tour? And this was my first big tour to go on, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just extremely pumped to be on this. And he said, you need to have something else planned, because if you don't, when you get home, that adrenaline rush, that natural high that you have of being pumped up every day and super excited, it's going to wear off and you're going to get depressed. And I was like, I've never been depressed ever in my entire life. And I got home, got off tour, and I was depressed. I went into this slump of probably about 2 weeks. I didn't really do anything, kind of laid on the couch. I didn't really eat. I did nothing, and I didn't understand what it was. And it was my body was coming down from this natural high of adrenaline that was literally pumping through me for 3 months straight. So that's kind of how it is out here, or anything, any life, anything that anyone has, is always kind of have the next big, project, or next big dream, or next big whatever, because whenever you finish what you're doing now, you're gonna get depressed, even if you want to or not, because your body is off that, like, natural high. So if you have the next thing, then you just move on. And that's kind of what he's telling me was, that's why a lot of rock stars and stuff get into alcohol and drugs and all that type of stuff, is they are on these adrenaline rushes, and then when they go home from tour and they have nothing to do, they need that rush to keep going, so they get into these other things that are bad for you. So if there's something that you guys, enjoy doing, go ahead and get the next thing ready, and the next thing, kind of have them in order and get ready to go, because you don't want to get in that depressed state, or the mood of maybe not really depressed, but like you're not motivated, or whatever the case may be. So that's a good way to keep yourself motivated, is always have that next big thing that you're always looking forward to. Maybe it's a road trip, maybe it's just seeing somebody, maybe it's going somewhere local or eating at your favorite, restaurant. Like Jared and I, with our friends, would always go to a certain restaurant place every Thursday, and we called it family night. And so it was always something to look forward to. It was never anything crazy or over the top, but it was something that every week we knew this was going to happen, and it was something fun and we enjoyed. So you kind of just live in that way, I guess. So I'll kind of leave it at that. But yeah, I'm going to try to really, really work hard on this tiny house, and then I need to go out and help Sawyer Ridge cut down trees and mill up lumber and all that fun stuff. And then they'll probably come out and help me put the walls and roof up. So a lot of stuff going on, as long as the weather and everything in my personal life chills out. So that's the main thing, is I've had a whirlwind of things. Big old tornado came through my life. Wasn't expecting it. So now I'm picking up the pieces, and it's going amazing now. I'll just say that. I'm happy, stress-free. I'm excited for life. I'm excited for the future. So good things are coming, and I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully it keeps on this track, and yeah, I'm excited. So stick around, and hopefully you enjoy the live chat on the Crockers tonight, probably 7 p.m. So see y'all there.